Hello everyone and welcome to DuckBuddy Tarot. My name is E.Coleman and this is going to be your reading for today. Today we're going to be talking about a universal message. What is a universal message? What is the message that the universe has for you? Now I want to warn you ahead of time, I have a lot of background noise. There's a lot going on. It's a Saturday. There's a lot going on outside. So I'm going to try to get rid of the background noise, but if I can't, sometimes life isn't perfect. Sometimes you just gotta go for it and just do what you gotta do, even if things are not ideal. We can't let that stand in our way. Okay. These are gonna be your 3 cards for you to choose from. First, we have Judgment. Then we have the 3 of Wands. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Now, I'm going to pick some crystals and some stones, just in case you prefer to choose with that. Let me see. Oh, okay, we have Chariot. And let's see what else we're going to have. The Chariot. You know what? The chariot is about universal perspective, and it's about going with the flow. So that's perfect for this reading. Okay, and now we have the green serpentine. Okay. And that is, oh, let me take it. That is about clearing your mind. Look at this one. This is my favorite one. This is the opalite. And the opalite is all about love and following your passion, following your hobbies and your desires, and following your bliss. Okay, so we have the Chariot, which is about going with the flow. We have the serpentine, which is about clearing your mind and creating focus. And then we have the opalite, which is about hobbies and fun times, things that make you have joy. Okay, so these are the cards. I want you to choose which one you think is right for you. Which one do you have a gut feeling about? And which crystal do you have a gut feeling about? So pick whichever one you feel inspired, and I will wait while you do that. Okay, everyone, this is the shuffle. This is one of my favorite parts. And I'm going to start with one of my favorite decks, the Big Diamond. I know this is the archetype deck, but I always call it the Big Diamond. Alrighty. Now, this deck is notoriously hard to shuffle, but that doesn't mean I don't love it. All right. Nope, this one right here. Someone is playing music and movies really loud, but that's okay. We are just going to go with the flow, like the serpentine, like the Chariot tells us to just go with the flow. All right, this is going to be your friend card. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Next, we're going to have our carnival card. Shuffle this one twice. There we go. I knew something was going to pop out. All right, then we're going to have our spiritual card. I know you want to come out, but that was a little too soon. There we go. And the last, sorry, I just banged the camera. There we go. The last one. All right. And this is going to be our main deck. And, you know, I have a bad feeling that last time I said that the red deck was the Illuminati deck, but I think it's actually this one. I think I was wrong about that. And this, and then we have 2 more. We need 2 more for these. This, I have a feeling that this was the Illuminati deck. This one gets to come out for sure. And one more. There you are. Okay. Make sure we got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we only have 4. How about this one? Yeah, we only have 4. Let's do one more. Pick it this time. Bam, bam, and bam. All right, this is going to be our clarification deck. And so these are our decks. I'm going to clean it up a little bit. Make it a little more organized. So we have the Judgment deck. And we have the 3 of Wands deck. And we have the Queen of Wands deck. All right, we will see you when you pick your pile. Hello, pile number 1. All right, you have chosen the Chariot, which is about going with the flow. And we have the Judgment card as your main card. I'm going to put it right over here, Judgment. Now, these are going to be your spiritual card, your friend card, and your carnival card. I'm going to put those over here. And we're going to take a look at your main cards. So this is your main message from the universe, universal message. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. We have Temperance. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Swords. And we have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like I'm getting this message already. I feel like I already know what this is about. All right. We have the Ace of Swords here. Now this is clarity. You see someone here and you want to help them. This isn't about you. You want to help someone. This is you right here. You kind of have, you're not perfect, but you have some things in your life that are going well, and you are an example to someone else. Someone else who does not have their life together is looking at you and they want you to help, and you want to help. You have clarity. You see, maybe they didn't even ask you for help, but you see that someone needs help with the Ace of Swords here. You see, you are wise. You see that someone needs help and you want to help them, and you get this idea, okay, I want to help them, and they see you as this big figure and you are flattered by that, and you feel like you have more than them, or you know more than them, and you have some good advice and you want to help them. And this is the other person. But this is the danger. Okay, this is the danger. You want to help this person, but you don't want to get dragged into their drama because you want to stay this person. You don't want to get dragged into it. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't help people. You should help people. But with the 4 of Pentacles, this is about making sure that you don't spend too much, making sure that you don't extend yourself too much. And it doesn't just have to be with money. It can also be emotionally. Sometimes people who are empathetic, or if they're empaths especially, they automatically feel that someone around them is in trouble. They automatically want to help because they are an empath, and they jump first for this person's feelings. They automatically think, this person needs help, I need to help them. But they don't take the time out to think about how that is affecting them. You might be trying to help someone and extend too much. And then you have the 10 of Swords. I believe you are going to help someone, but you are going to have to stop at some point and say, this is the limit of what I can do for you, because I cannot lose all of my money and lose all of my time and lose all of my emotions and go down this rabbit hole with you, because it's going to destroy me too. And if both of us are destroyed, no one's going to be able to help anyone. So if you want to really help this person, give them a limit of how much you can help them, because then you can help them again in the future. And I don't believe that that is necessarily going to be an option, because I think that once you stop helping them, there might be a fight, and they might say, you're not as great as I thought you were, or this is not enough, I need more, and you might have to say, I'm sorry, I have to cut this off. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't help people. I am an empath myself, so I automatically have this desire to help people, and I can't stand when someone around me is unhappy. And you obviously feel that way too. But there is a limit. And here is the judgment card. Okay, you don't want to judge them so harshly to say they're in such dire straits that I'm the only one that can help them. And you also have the problem of them judging you and saying, why aren't you doing more? My advice is, and this is the message that I'm seeing from the universe, someone around you needs help. Yes, it's okay to help them. Yes, you should help them, but don't let it bankrupt you, and don't let it emotionally bankrupt you. Don't let concern and worry about someone else ruin all the happiness that you have because you're worried about them. Yes, you can worry about other people, but everyone in this life has a purpose, and everyone has a journey, and everyone has to overcome obstacles. If we never had to overcome obstacles, life would be really boring. The obstacle is what makes us stronger and makes us better. And it's like when you're sick and you think, this is terrible, I hate being sick. But then when you're better, you think, oh, I really value my health. I'm really lucky that I'm not in the hospital anymore. I'm really lucky that I'm getting better. This is the same type of situation. They are going through an obstacle that the universe is giving them to make them stronger and to make them better. You can't carry them through this obstacle. You can help them. But if you carry them, you're both going to go down, and this is not it's not your obstacle. Give them the help that they need, but also don't do too much that you're going to end up being in trouble with this. Okay, I'm going to get some clarification on this with our clarification cards. I just want to ask a little bit more of what can you do to help that is going to be helpful, but not necessarily, and also just tell us more about the situation, but what can you do to help that is not going to bankrupt you? Okay, so this is telling me listening. The King of Cups is about having a cup full of emotion and giving it to the other person and caring about the other person. I know already that you have a lot of empathy for this person, or you will when you meet them, or you will when they come to you, or you will when you see them and you think, oh my gosh, this is the person that she's talking about. When you see them, you're going to want to fill up their cup, but remember they have to fill their own cup. You can just lead them to the water. You know what I'm saying? This is about you also being able to listen. If you listen to their problems, they might come up with their own solutions. So try to be a good listener instead of just trying to solve the problem. The Knight of Pentacles. So this is saying you can help them a little bit financially, but don't go down the rabbit hole financially or emotionally, because this is telling you to be careful of your money. You can help them a little bit, but don't do everything for them. The last one you have is the Initiate. This is like the Fool card. This is telling me you have to let other people make their mistakes. They are the fool in this situation, which doesn't mean they're a fool. It means it's the card of beginning. They are beginning this journey. They are beginning to get stronger. They are beginning to solve their own problem. Don't jump in and do it for them, okay? Let them make mistakes. You can guide them, you can listen to them, but don't be afraid to let another person fall on their face, because sometimes that's part of success. Failure is a huge part of success, and if you don't ever let someone fail, they'll never learn that. They'll never grow as a person, because they're always going to have you crutch them, like be the crutch for them. Okay, so that's extremely clear message. Now, these are going to be your cards. This is your friendship card. This is your friendship advice. The Nine of Coins. I just was distracted by how much I love this card. The Nine of Coins. So this is about her following her own journey with her dragons. Now, a lot of people helped her along the way, but also she found the strength within herself. So the friend advice that they're giving you here is build your own empire, but also let them find their way. They might become hugely successful, but they just have to find their way first. Especially if they're young. Young people have to make mistakes. That's just part of the journey. Okay, here is your Carnival card, Love. True love and fidelity. So you definitely love this person, and they will love you for what you've done. They might be angry with you if you cut them off, but eventually they will realize that you did that so that they could find their own way. So love them, but don't necessarily carry them. Okay, here is your card, the Poet. Now, the Poet is about giving out the truth and putting out your truth and your creativity and saying, you know, the thing about the Poet is a lot of people don't like everyone's poetry. I just put out a poetry book, so I know all about this. But a lot of people, you put out poetry and you think, oh, everyone's going to love it. This is going to be, you know, a big thing. But then people don't want to necessarily read other people's poetry because it's private, like really deep emotions. Poetry is about taking the deepest parts of you and putting it into this tiny little, you know, 1 or 2 pages of words. It's very private and it's very personal. And this is saying that the truth might not always be appreciated at the time, but the truth is something that takes time to appreciate. It takes time for any artist to be appreciated. And a lot of times they're not in their lifetime. Sometimes it takes a long time. And so this is saying, you know, the person might not appreciate what you've done, that you're helping them to a certain point and no farther. They might not appreciate that, but as time goes by, they'll appreciate the truth. They'll appreciate what you have done for them and that you were there when other people weren't. Yes, the Ganesh card. This is your spiritual card. The card says yes. Yes, you can help them. Yes, they will be okay. This is what I'm getting intuitively. I'm getting, yes, they will be okay. And yes, you can help them. And yes, everything is going to work out. It's just going to take time. All right? So that is your reading. The message definitely from the universe is that you can help this person. Someone's going to need help. They might get upset if you cut them off, but you need to also take care of yourself and trust that they will find their way, because they will. Okay? Love them and help them and trust that in time they will see that you've helped them, and they will see that you've also allowed them the ability to make their own mistakes. All right? That's how people grow. So have a great reading. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Hi, pile number 2. We are back, and we have your serpentine star. And again, this star is, the stone is about clearing your cloudy thoughts. So it's about meditating or just focusing, finding a way to focus and clearing out distractions. Okay? Your card is the 3 of Wands, which is wonderful. It's an initial success. You see the boats are coming to the shore, and this person is ready. They are ready to tackle whatever's coming their way. Now, I'm going to put your spiritual cards and your friend card over here. And we're going to look at your main cards. Oh, we have the Ace of Wands. Excellent. Then we have the Alchemist. Alrighty. Then we have the 6 of Pentacles. And this is the message that the universe wants you to know. Okay, 2 of Wands. Again with the Wands, yeah. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. All right. I'm seeing a lot of, it's 2 different messages. This is why I'm getting confused for a second. This is why I'm pausing, because I'm getting 2 messages at the same time. And they have to do with each other. So I'm going to bring these guys down here, and I'm going to bring these guys up here. These are your 2 messages. So we have all of these wands. You definitely have a passion. You definitely have a choice to make with the 2 of Wands. You have 2 different passions. Okay? And you want to do the passion. You want to do this one here. You're just thinking, this is amazing. I really want to do this. There's the ships again. You want to do something to do with either travel or something that's coming your way. Really big. It's an opportunity. You want to do this. But at the same time, you have other wands. You have other responsibilities. This is the one you care about, the Ace of Wands. It's a new passion, a new excitement, and I believe it has something to do with travel. You want to do that, but this is you. You're the magician. You have a lot of different things going on here. And the magician is somebody who usually can achieve anything they want, do anything they want. They can make magic happen. But This guy is looking at the book and he's thinking, how am I going to make this work? How am I going to make this work? I have all these different things going on and I don't know if I can make this work. You want to do this new thing, but you have many other responsibilities and you're concerned about your money situation. You are growing your money. Here you are again with a staff, and this is not a very exciting staff. This is a boring staff. This is you saving your money and thinking, okay, I got a plan for the future because I have all these other responsibilities. You have a lot of different staffs here, a lot of different poles in the fire, so to speak. But you really want to do this thing. And this is the message from the universe. The message from the universe is somebody else is going to be giving you some money. Somebody else is going to be giving you an opportunity. Some way you're going to be attracting this because you want it so much. You're going to find a way to attract this from the universe because it is your passion. So what I'm seeing very clearly is the two messages are, yes, you have something new and exciting. Yes, you want to do it. Yes, you're thinking to yourself, I have all these responsibilities. How can I possibly do this? You are going to find a way to get this extra money because you don't want to wreck your savings. So the universe is going to give it, and it's, look at this old guy. He's saying, take some money, have some money. What do you want, some money? Take it. The universe is going to find a way to give you this chance. All right? And you've earned it through karma because here you have an initial success. The boats are coming and you have your responsibilities behind you, but you're holding this one. So you've earned this because of two reasons. First of all, karma. You've done something good. You've been responsible. The universe says you deserve this. Secondly, you are attracting it by thinking about it all the time. And if there's something you really on the horizon you want to do and you think it's never going to happen, focus on it. Focus on it a lot because you are going to find a way to attract a chance to do this. That is your message. I don't even need to clarify it, but I'm going to. Is there anything else we need to know about this passion or this opportunity? I believe it has to do with travel or something to do with other places that you're not used to. Here we have an exotic, nice place, the water. I feel like it's going to be some kind of trip, or it's going to involve places where you don't live. Exotic places, something coming to you from another place, or you going to another place. Now you have a lot of different cards here. I don't know if we can do them all, but I guess we'll try. Queen of Pentacles. Again, the money is coming. Four of Pentacles. This is you right here. See this one? This is you and this is you. You're holding on to your money. You're growing your money. You're being responsible. But you don't need to worry because someone else is going to be giving you the money. Again, it's the same message. Then we have the Hierophant. This is usually God or a teacher, a mentor. I believe that this is God in the universe handing it to you and saying, not only handing it to you, but saying you deserve this. You earned this by being, I don't know what else. Not necessarily good, but I believe it's through being responsible. You've earned this. Now you have the Tower, which is upside down, which I don't usually read upside down, but lately I've been getting a lot of towers and they're all upside down. So I feel like this is, again, with the water and the travel, I feel like this is a good tower. It is a shock and a surprise. You're getting a surprise from the Hierophant. All right, the Lovers, getting along great with somebody, having a great time. You're probably going to be taking this vacation with someone or involving someone else in this new activity, and you're going to get along really well with that person. Then we have the Empress. Again, the universe giving you something. And it's not just, the thing is, the Emperor usually gives you something you need, but that's boring and you're already dealing with that. The Empress gives you something you love, whether it is a new friendship, a new relationship, travel, and passion. This is something you are passionate about. I can see it all over the place. You are really passionate about this thing. Okay? Passion, passion, passion. The universe says, you wanted it, you loved it, you've earned it. This is the Mother and the Father of the universe giving it to you because you have earned it. You've been, basically it's like Santa. You've been good all year. Here's your present. And that's what you're getting. So that is the message that I'm getting from all these cards. You're getting a gift and it's going to be something you care about, but you're going to have to get it. You're the magician. You make it happen by thinking about it constantly. think about what you want and what you would love. Now, these are going to be your cards. This is your advice card. Your friend advice. 7 of Spears. Okay. This is about a competition. If there's any competition that comes up that has to do with what you want, enter the competition. All right? Because this could be helping you. This could be how you get it. Enter any competitions you see for free travel, free anything. If it's something you love and there's a contest for it, enter the contest. All right. I don't see this as a fight. I see this as a competition. Next, this is your the Maiden. This is one of your spiritual cards. This card, the Maiden, this card is about starting something, and sometimes it can be sensual, but you're innocent and you're young at heart. You don't have to be young to get this card, but it's something that you're just starting, that you're really excited about, but you're naive. The Maiden is about passion, but not really knowing how to start or how to do it. All right? And that's the thing that you're excited about. Just go for it. Go for it. Don't be afraid. Then we have the King, authority, and diplomacy. All right. This could be the contest. This could be the person who gives you the money. This is someone in authority is going to give you this gift. Then we have let it go. Let it go. All right. This is about your responsibilities. You are dealing with a lot of responsibilities. It's time for you to have some fun. It's time for you to just take a little break and say to yourself, what do I want? What am I passionate about? What can I start that's new, that I've never done before, that I'm really excited about, that I can do just because I love it. I really love it, and I want to involve someone else in this. I want us to do it together. I want it to be fun and exciting, and then think about it and make it happen. Make the universe give it to you. And the way to do that with let it go is to not focus on your stress. Don't focus on things that are boring and that are your responsibilities. Don't focus on those types of things. Focus on what you love and what you're passionate about, because then you will be able to bring it to you a lot easier. All right? So that is your reading. Your message from the universe is, when you find something that you really care about, that's really exciting, that's new and passionate, focus on that, because the universe is going to be giving you a gift. It's going to be someone in authority, maybe a contest, but it's going to be coming your way, and you won't have to worry about your responsibilities for a little bit of time. And you've earned it. That is your reading, pile number 2. Let me know in the comments what your gift is or what you think about this. I'm excited to know what's going to be coming your way. Hello, pile number 3. You have the Opalite, which is my favorite one, which is about passion and hobbies. And again, I do have a lot of noise because it's a Saturday, so we'll have to deal with that. Now, your main card is the Queen of Wands. Of course, it has to have a cat. That's what makes it so special. Now, these are going to be your spiritual cards and your friend card. I'm going to put those over here for later. Let's see what you have for your main cards. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Lovely. And matching outfits too. All right, then we have the Devil. I can already see where this is going. Then we have the King of Swords. Then we have the 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. All right, and then we have the Prince of Cups. Okay. Now, I can already see what's happening here. All right. We have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Now, these people have a lot in common. They even dress alike. And they both have their staff. They both have their, she's got a cat, he's got a lizard. They've got a lot in common, and they are perfect for each other. They are cosmically destined to be together. However, we also have the Devil and 2 other, we have the King of Swords and the Prince of Cups. Now, what this is telling me with the Devil is There are a lot of strong personalities here. I fully believe that there's going to be a lot of temptation. There's going to be other suitors. It doesn't matter what the genders are. All that matters is that you are looking and feeling good, and so is your partner, or so are other people around you, or so is your future soulmate. And there are other temptations at play. Now, you want to have this happy family. You want to have this happy relationship. I'm not saying that these two people have to stay together. I am just saying they're kind of built for each other. They will be happy together. But there's also these other temptations. Now, if it was just like these guys over here, I would say, okay, there's a lot of strong personalities here, but the devil, that's temptation. It doesn't necessarily have to be in every reading, but I'm intuitively telling you, this is what I'm seeing. I am seeing temptation. I'm seeing control. So, with all these strong personalities, and the Queen is a strong personality too, with all of these strong personalities, and someone's younger in the mix, somebody's younger than everybody else. Again, doesn't matter what gender, but someone is younger in the mix, and someone's older in the mix, and then we have other possible suitors. If it's for a job, same thing. I don't see it as a job thing. For a lot of people, it's either a romance, temptation, and a general stir up of whatever the status quo is here. Now, I do see a happy ending because I do see this happy family. I do see the 10 of Cups. I see happiness. But I would caution that temptation usually doesn't end well. Because it's the devil, right? He's not going to be coming up and saying, hey, here's some temptation. Now you can have a great relationship. No, he's the devil. He's trying to control people by throwing temptation in. And that can actually make a marriage or a relationship better, because then you think, hey, this person's actually perfect for me. I don't need that other person. Or, hey, they were flirting with me. That means I'm still desirable. It can help the situation if you use it right. But I do believe that with this other stuff here, the good side is people are feeling young and beautiful, and it doesn't matter how old you are, but you're just feeling good about yourself, because the Queen of Wands is about confidence, okay? And the King of Wands is about being in control of your passion. So, for most people, this is about temptation, whether you're with your soulmate or not, temptation to be with other people. Even if you haven't met your soulmate yet, you're being tempted to go off with other people who are not right for you, or who are not designed for you, but they could end up being a good partner later, who knows. I think with the Prince of Cups, he tends to be more romantic, but not necessarily fully grown, okay? And then the King of Swords, he can be really tough and macho, but also too controlling. So, I'm just saying they might not necessarily be the perfect person for you, but there is someone perfect for you out there. This is just a chance to be tempted away from that person. All right? Now, again, for most of you, this is romance. For some of you who really are against romance, and I totally understand that, a lot of times this type of thing can also happen with work, where you're not necessarily work, because this is a passion. It's a hobby or passion that you really care about, and you are tempted by something else that is not necessarily the perfect fit for you, but you can try it anyway because it's just something new. Or it might be distracting you from what you really want to do. Some kind of distraction that's like a shiny, cool new thing that you might want to try. But for most of you, this is about feeling good, looking good, and kind of flirting with the world, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it ends well, right? It's going to end well. It's just you feeling great. You feel great, so then you look great, so then other people notice you. That's what happens in this situation. Now, your friend advice is, the Ace of Cups. This is about new passion. So the temptation is definitely there, and you really want to reach for this cup. Now, you have the Mentor. Okay, this reminds me of this guy. The Mentor. Now, the Mentor is about someone who guides you and kind of tells you the truth, even if it hurts, even if you don't really want to hear it. They say, you know, this is for your own good. This is your medicine. So that's what the devil, it's the warning of the devil. Just letting you know, hey, yes, this is a fun time for you. Yes, you look great and you feel great and you've got the 10 of Cups there, but don't make any mistakes that you might regret later. Okay, fire. Reckless actions lead to conflict. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Fire. You don't want to play with fire. Yes, you could flirt with somebody, but make sure it doesn't damage your relationship. And yes, you might not have found your soulmate yet, so you're going off with somebody else that's not right for you. But even though that's exciting and fun, it also could lead you away from the person that you're meant to be with. So if somebody is not treating you right, or if somebody is not right for you, you can have a fun romance, but be careful that you don't get sucked into a life that's not right for you. Work your magic. This is your spiritual card. Your spiritual card says work your magic. So don't be afraid to be wonderful and beautiful and sexy and all that stuff. But be careful with the devil and the mentor and the fire, that you don't let it lead to conflict. You don't, end up starting fights over you and saying, duel to the death for me or whatever it is, But you're definitely going to be looking good. You're definitely going to be feeling good. You're definitely going to be passionate about someone or something. You're definitely going to have temptation. You're definitely going to have other things that are going to be distracting you. And you're definitely going to have a lot of joy and happiness. Just be careful you don't take it too far. That is your message from the universe. Lots of passion. Don't let it burn you. Okay? That is your message. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and we will see you next time.